Hi everyone, I'm John, founder of House of Growth. So today I'm going to show you how we're using team-gpt to create content outlines faster with House of Growth, right? So right now what you're seeing on the screen is my dashboard for team-gpt, our workspace. As you can see on the left side of things, like we have many projects here, but for this video, I'm going to be showing you our SEO blog post outline, right? So the way this works is that we've created this workflow, which, here, like you can see all the prompts that we have here, but as I said, we're going to be using the SEO blog post outline. So the way it works is that we have four main input fields here, right? So every time we're going to go and create a new topic, we will be filling out each one of these ones. So let's make one example together. Let's say how to write a cold email as the main topic. And then the title, this is an how-to article, how to write a cold email. Let's say guide for beginners. And then our primary keyword is going to be how to write cold email. And then for the secondary keywords, this is optional, but I like to do this because, as you know, this is not a keyword first approach, this is a topic first approach, right? So one page is not going to be ranking for a single keyword, but it's going to be ranking for multiple topics. So a couple of ways you can do it. I'm going to show you the easy way of doing it right now. So once you go and search your main topic here, how to write a cold email, what I would do is I would go and take a look at the top ranking results. So usually, like, I would go and look at for the top three, and then I would take these links and then put it to your site explorer. I'm using Ahrefs here, and then see like what are the other keywords that this page is ranking for, right? And then I'll pick the relevant ones, copy, and I would rinse and repeat the same thing for the top three ranking articles to see like what are the other topics that we can optimize our page for. And then once we do that, we go back here and then we paste it, right? So before I press continue, I want to let you know that, actually, let me press continue first. So I want to let you know that there are rules, right? So what I do here is that I feed the chat with the rules and example briefs the way I want it to be, right? So this brief type is the type that we've been using for several years, and I am teaching team-gpt how to do it here so that the output is going to be similar to what I want, right? And then also when you go into project knowledge, so what happens is we have the rules, right? So we have the rules of how to create a content brief, as you can see it here, right? The brief will be created based on the rules here, right? This helps us to get the better output. And then also the other thing here is that we have the links, right? So links, when you put links here, it also improves the quality of content brief, because, for example, I'm using these links here as the benchmark articles that we're going to go and focus on the information gain score, right? Because what I want as an SEO professional is that my page is giving more information, not fluff, compared to other competing articles out there. Anyways, let's go back. And then once I run this prompt, it's going to go ahead and create a content brief for me. It's just going to take a minute here. All right, it's nearly done. So what am I going to do with this? What do I do with this, actually? So once this is done, this is going to create a base for me to go and work on, right? I do not rely on AI completely, but I like the human in the loop way of doing things. So I'll go and take a look at everything that is here, right? And then I'll go and optimize the headers here. If I need to meet, like, this is a how-to article, right? So if I'm writing about how to write a cold email, it's probably because I'm writing this because this is something relevant to my client's product, right? Maybe like I'm working for the email outreach tool. So it means that I will need to go in and embed my product here. Like, how can someone send a cold email with our tool, or how they can improve the open rates if this is what my product does. It means that I need to go here and I need to optimize it, do the product-led content marketing, and embed my client's product here, right? So once this brief is done, what I will do is I'll go and check all the headers here, and then I'll go and compare it with the top ranking articles, right? So for example, it starts with what is cold email. And if my brief is giving the same thing, understanding cold email fundamentals, so I would say, like, should I add what is cold email here or not? In this case, since somebody is searching for how to write a perfect cold email, I am assuming that you already know what is cold email. So for me, adding a what is cold email here is just going to be fluff. So I'm not going to touch it, right? I'm going to leave it. I'm going to go ahead and check all these headers, compare it with the top ranking results. And then I'll look at the key points to see like if there's something else that I want to add. And here's where I usually add my client information and other stuff, or like if we should add any data or statistics. And then based on the secondary keywords and other topics that this page could rank for, I might go ahead and change the titles, right? So as you can see, this output is also giving us NLP optimized paragraph. So I'm a big fan of semantic SEO and writing NLP friendly content. And as you know, like the intro part of every blog and under every H2, the intro is very important, right? So what I'm doing here is that giving my writers an NLP optimized example and then telling them this is how an NLP optimized paragraph would look like. Do not copy and paste this, but take an inspiration from this. And sometimes I'll go to chat and then I'll ask, why is this paragraph NLP optimized? Or I will compare this with an existing paragraph so that my writer can understand why this paragraph is NLP optimized, right? So once this is done, what we're going to do is like, we're just going to go here and then click on copy. And then we're going to be transferring this into a Google Doc where we're going to continue with more edits, right? So by doing this, we're saving a lot of time because like we don't need to go and create this from scratch. We already have a good base. We just need to go and optimize and edit it based on the knowledge that we have at House of Growth, right? I hope this was helpful. And as I said, like this is not the only thing that we're using it. We have more prompts here that we're using with House of Growth, and we'll be showing you on the upcoming videos.